Why are there always so many feet questions? Guys, I did dance for 14 years. You don't want to see these dogs. No, you know what? Let's show you. Hey guys, it's Mira. In my over a decade of making content, I don't think I've ever filmed such a chill video. I don't know if I have the patience for that pie to brew, but we're doing it today. Favorite breakdown, or at least top 3. To this day, I still like The River by Wage War, but I think I'm just gonna say these 3. Every couple minutes that pass I think about this, I keep changing my mind, so we just need to move on. Favorite Pokemon? I like Psyduck, Pichu, and then Piplup. And the most useful Pokemon? Magikarp. I get very excited when Magikarp shows up on a game. What band got you into metal? I feel like I've been talking too much. We're gonna do this as like a very quick timeline as to artists that I liked and in what order. In primary school, I liked all these bands consistently and I just kind of like added them up like Pokemon trading cards. I also probably listened to like Paramore, Panic at the Disco, very typical 2010s emo. And then I found my first metalcore band. I don't know what this is because it all happened so freaking quickly. Honestly, whatever band you would expect to see on a Tumblr page by a girl that looked like this. Here's just all the albums that I know for a fact are on that iPod. When did you start gaining more traction in the social media music side of everything? In November 2021, I went low-key kind of viral for just doing a video speaking about how I used to do my scene here. At the time, I was dating a guy who didn't like metalcore and told me a few times that I looked quite ugly in high school. Like, he really hated this hairstyle. It was just one of those nights during COVID. He's getting into bed. Obviously this is during COVID, there's no gigs going on and I don't have any friends that are into metalcore. I went into the bathroom that night and I just wanted to like do my scene here. I used to always like just film little stories and post them on my Snapchat. My Snapchat is very private. It's just for like my 10 friends that I have. Long story short, this video ended up being too long for a Snapchat story. And I had recently started a TikTok account. I just wanted something new to like play around with. I probably had 20 followers. Yeah, I put it on there with the intention of like just copying the link and maybe putting it on Snapchat so people could, you know, my friends could watch it and have a laugh if they wanted. Literally blows my mind. In a way, it probably looks like overnight success and I'm very thankful that that happened to me. Like, it feels very lucky. But then on the same foot, I had been creating content very consistently for probably 6 years. I was like, wait, I'm not freaking crazy. Other people like what I like. What's your favorite UK band? I mean, it's Bring Me the Horizon. We also love Asking Alexandria. I think Asking Alexandria is gonna have to be second. Bring Me the Horizon. Tell me how to get your hair cut. Okay, so this is my hair without extensions in it. I technically have thin hair, but I have a lot of it. There's a lot of holes in my head with a lot of little things coming out of it, but they're really fine. You wanna ask for short, choppy layers that are really wispy on the end. I don't even know how to explain it. I wrote a voiceover for this video. I will link it down below, which I think is the best way to get my hair cut. So the reason that I say in there that there's loads of different things that I get done, we kind of change it up. So if back here is getting a bit heavy, kind of tell them like, can you do a bit more thinning back here? Because I like it textured. I kind of mean where they take this and they like chop. I mainly get that done in this part of my head. And maybe like once a year, I do the inverted layers. As you can see, there's like really, really long bit here, all the way down to like this bit here is really short. So that difference is like massive and when you hold it down. But I just get face framing, but I have it start really short. This whole section here is short, so I can kind of do the weird curtain bang that I do. I don't like normal curtain bangs, I like it really textured. How's the MX-5/Miata coming along? I got a new battery in it in the start of the year. It's been driven 4 or 5 times since then and not for much longer than 10 minutes, so I do have to jumpstart it every single time. It catch up, yes or no? How does one acquire your level of confidence to do the things that you do? This is one of those questions that I used to have a lot of beef with. When I first moved to Australia, once I started doing videos and stuff, new friends would come, they'd be like, oh my God, I just wasn't born with your natural level of confidence. And in the back of my head, I'm like, you should have seen me 5 to 10 years ago, I did not speak. One of the biggest things, and I put it on my hoodie that's about to drop, whatever is going on inside your head is lying to you. I have it better on like the hidden web page, but I'm gonna try and paraphrase it. If there's things inside my head saying you look stupid, no one's gonna give a shit. But there's also the side of it that's like, that person just looked at me, I know that they are judging everything that I'm doing right now. I think the light bulb turn around 3-point turn, accidentally hit a palm tree, but I'm gonna skid away moment for me was when I look at someone, like just like at a show, I see someone, I look at them up and down. Usually I'm like, oh, that's a sick dress. Oh, those shoes look good. That's a really nice outfit. I move along. I also ask myself, how many times do I think about all the people that I've glanced at in a day? How many times do I revisit that person? Not many times. Fuck, I wonder who his tattoo artist was. You know, that's usually the revisiting. How many times do I look at someone in public and think something negatively? Never. If my brain thought the opposite of that, if I was walking around looking at people and thinking negatively, I would think I was a pretty bad person. I'd like to believe to some degree that I'm at least a moderately okay person. Realistically, do we like bad people? Do we think highly of bad people? Would we take on life advice from bad people? Unfortunately, negativity always does speak loudly. Like, you might get 20 good comments and 1 negative comment. This is very internet based. Oh my goodness. Maybe you get 100 compliments on your birthday and if one person was a fucking asshole, that's gonna put a dimmer on your birthday, which really fucking sucks. But with that in mind, most people out there are actually good people. And even if someone did think to themselves, are they filming a TikTok? They're probably not thinking in a bad way. It's probably curiosity, and give them 20 seconds as they exit the train, walk up the stairs, scan their, I don't know, go-kart and see a food court ahead of them. They're probably not going to think of you again. They're going to be thinking about how many pieces of chicken they should order from KFC. I think having that perspective is highly important, and I know what it is like to have people in your life that are very verbally not supportive of the things that you do. Do not let your thoughts tell you what other people are thinking, hold you back, because that's literally a what if. And then if people are being dickheads and saying things to you, just remember usually it's from their own self-reflection. Nobody thinks about us and our actions as much as we do. Realizing that even if someone does think about you for a brief second, they're probably going to go straight back to thinking about themselves. Not necessarily in a self-absorbed way, but like, are they hungry? Are they trying to not walk into a wall? Do they need to cross the road? Self-thoughts. What do you like to do in your spare time? I do play piano, guitar. I like my PlayStation 2 games like SSX Tricky. I have Pokemon on 3DS, Minecraft. I'm a big board games and cards person. So enjoy doing creative things. Best show you've been to so far this year? I don't even know what I've been to this year, but probably the Parkway Drive Sydney Opera House. And then it was really cool to see Memphis Mayfire. I just kind of wrote them off as a band that I never ever thought I would see live. So that was really cool. If you could live in any fictional world for a week, what would it be? I have 2. And they're both men related. Maybe this is poor, but Vampire Diaries, the style there is good. Like the edgy guys look good. And also Damon Salvatore. And then probably Harry Potter. Either like Prisoner of Azkaban or like Half-Blood Prince kind of era, mainly because Snape. I just want Snape to tell me off in his classroom. Tell me what page number I need to turn to. Thank you, sir. What metal festival would you like to attend to if logistics wasn't an issue? I'm gonna take that incredibly literally and going to say that you're offering to Doctor Who my ass back to 2010 Warped Tour. The hours I would spend watching those interviews. Looking back now, that content's shitty. You can tell it was like someone's like mother's digital camera and it like filmed in like 240p. Like I would enjoy every second of an unedited shitty Brian Stars interview. Small band you think needs more airtime. I'm gonna be selfish here and plug a friend's band who I literally saw him the other day for coffee. He's an amazing vocalist and I honestly don't know how their band doesn't have more monthly listeners. Listen to Talk and then listen to Gossip and then walk away and tell me that those 2 songs are not stuck inside your head. Because the night I met him, this man turned his foot into like Hansel and Gretel stew. Still a smile on his face. He must have been in so much pain. When I found out how bad the injury was, I think that's when you know, like when someone's in a bad situation, how good of a person someone is. He also makes really funny like day in the life vlogs. That's how I found him, is I came across one of his day in the life vlogs. And I'm like, this dude's fucking hilarious. Oh, he makes really catchy music.
Day in the life of Reckless Coast where I broke my foot. Let's go. So the day started off normally, cooking up oh fuck, I love butter. I made the meanest eggs this morning, man. I was so happy about it. Anyway, watered my flowers.
They're marigold!
What happened to your clothing brand? If you didn't know, I've been developing a clothing brand for the past 2-3 years. It's the body of streetwear, so you can style it like streetwear, but it has the face of like metal and alternative vibes, but it has the soul of mental health. I just always wear really big hoodies when I don't feel too good, and I thought it'd be kind of nice to just have hidden little messages on there. Nothing wrong with the mental health brands that I have found, but I don't want like a bright pink sweatshirt that says anxiety and rainbow across my chest when I'm not feeling too good, and that's just me. That's just my vibes. Some girly pops are rainbows, and I love that that brand exists for that. But I have a date. Let me check what the date is. Sunday the 27th. Muted will finally be released. This has been like 3 years in the making, and it's finally at a place where I have the perfect shaped hoodie itself. They're super big and baggy and oversized. I wear a small and like it is big and oversized on me, but it fits how I like it to fit, we go all the way up to 3XL. I'm so excited for you guys to get it. I've done everything myself. That's probably also why it's taken so long, but I only received them last week. So I've been finalizing all the product shot, counting everything, making sure every single hoodie is perfect for you guys, designing the website with like fun little things, finishing up the hidden content and freebies for you guys that you get when you do purchase a hoodie. Do you like cracking codes? It will be available for you guys on Sunday. I will put the times up here because everybody's in a different country. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for everybody that's so excited about it still. I'm so excited to finally release it to you guys. I'm a little bit scared because there's not hundreds and hundreds of them. I hope everybody who does want one can get one. I hope I guessed the number correctly. With that being said, thank you all for your love and support. Sign up to muted.world if you want to make sure that you get an email, and I will see you on Discord and TikTok and Instagram and everywhere else. It was meant to be a breath and now I'm yawning. Maybe I should go to bed. Squid.